Dane są niezwykle istotne, drodzy Państwo. Myślę, że już nikt co do tego nie ma wątpliwości. Dane dotyczące wielu kwestii. Dane z radarów pogodowych są na przykład doskonałym źródłem informacji o opadach. Gromadzi się je od wielu lat, ale dopiero niedawno umożliwiono dostęp do tych danych dla dowolnego obszaru i lokalizacji. I co więcej, można dzięki tym innowacjom odtwarzać dowolne wydarzenia z przeszłości. Jakie to ma znaczenie dla adaptacji? O tym opowie Thomas Einfalt z Hydro and Meteo.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Now to something completely different. A rainfall database containing data since 2001. So let us see if I manage the technology. Yes, it is working for the first start. So I'm going to talk to you about a project that we had the opportunity to do for the Federal and State Working Group of Water in Germany, LAVA, which is covering the whole of Germany. And we had as project partners Okeanos Consulting from Bochum and Hydrologic from the Netherlands. And so we are a small company in the area of hydrometeorology, and I will say a few sentences more in a minute. And Okeanos is concentrating on hydrology, specialized software, and artificial intelligence. And Hydrologic in Amersfoort, they are for this project providing the database application that's called HydroNet. And the project was accompanied by the working group of the LAVA on heavy rainfall documentation. And these are members of the Federal and State Working Group on Water with participants of 9 states. So we are situated in Lübeck. We are a company of about 10 persons, and we are specialized on everything that has got to do with rainfall, with climate analysis and climate projection data. Here, the first question is, since we have radar data since 2001, how can we find events, how we can archive events, how can we analyze them, and how can we compare them? And therefore, we created this database that is able to not only to collect the information, but to make the data visible and available, and to improve also the awareness for heavy rain and damage, and prepare a basis of risk analysis, because then you have, you can look into frequencies, and you can see how often heavy rainfall is occurring at each individual place. And you can even recognize trends in climate change. So this is how it is looking. We are having a portal on the internet that is called Starkregenportal, unfortunately only in German, because it is a German administration who asked for the job. And we are able to look into current precipitation. We are having a documentation for heavy rain, and we have a part on information and prevention for heavy rainfall. And the event database is combining 2 approaches. There is one approach of the German Weather Service, who looked at the events as individual objects and characterized these objects. And we will look into this in a minute. And there are more than 26,000 events that have been cataloged in this way. The other event database is looking at each individual place and looking into the time series from the beginning to the end in order to capture the events. So the amounts of rainfall that have been passed for each interval that you can yourself define. Something like 1 hour rainfall or 15-minute rainfall or so. So the implementation consisted in the web portal, in both databases, and we added the current rainfall, protection measures, and also contact persons. The data are relying on the data of the German Weather Service, as they are. And so these are data 1 by 1 kilometer, 5-minute time step for the whole of Germany. And the second product is the online product for the current rainfall. So when you are entering there, you see a map with some bullets, and you can see a table. And in the table, you find a list of events with some characteristics like the duration, the date, the return period, and things like that. And this list can be sorted. You can define selection criteria like the region, thresholds, event duration. And this map is interactive on the right-hand side, and each of the points is related to one event. And this means that the size of the point is giving you the area of the event, the color of the point is giving you the intensity of the rainfall, the highest intensity that has been observed during the event, and you can see the location. And this map is interactive, and so the color code is the same as in the rainfall severity index. So let's have a look into one event. And then here is the event that you have selected. And you can see the extent of the event, where the main rainfall occurred, square kilometer by square kilometer. And you can click on each of these pixels, and you get the time series, and registered users can also get this information and download it. Additional information also consists in topographical positioning index or objective weather types of the German Weather Service, which can be used. And what has been added recently is the possibility also to add to each event additional information like newspaper cutouts or photos of the event and additional other material. So the other event selection is looking at individual places. So you are selecting one point or one city, and you say, well, I want to know everything about this city, what happened in the last 20 years. And so, as a result, you get partial series for the selected area and a list like this. And from this, you are then able to take these data, to export it, and to make rainfall statistics from that. Let's have a look here at this event of the 4th of June 2021. And we are looking into that, we're clicking onto it, and we're landing here at this representation of the event, and that is very similar to the other representation. And you can also see the extent of the event, the amount of rainfall for the selecting time interval that you have chosen, and also the time series. So what we can also look at is the rainfall severity index directly, and that is closely linked to the extreme value statistics of the rainfall. So it is a one-to-one translation but this rainfall severity index has been invented in order to give information also to the public, because if you have the public in front of you, it is difficult to tell them one day, well, we have had 100-year rainfall in this location, and 2 weeks after, well, we had another 100-year rainfall, and the public would understand, well, it is not 100 years later, it is just 2 weeks later. And therefore, since it is complicated statistics, these 100 years, German administration has found it appropriate to have rainfall classes instead. So if you're having rainfall class like class 7 in this rainfall severity index, that is equivalent to 100-year rainfall. So we also have the possibility to look at recent rainfall, and we can select areas like my city, and this would then always appear once you log in. So here you can see the rainfall severity index for one event. So on the left-hand side, you see the rainfall amount of the event for 12 hours. On the right-hand side, you see the rainfall severity index of this same time interval. So these are the green areas that you can see there. These are then the classes of the rainfall severity index for 12 hours. What is also important is the rainfall severity index, the maximum of the day for this event or for each event. And there you can see you are getting much higher. And this is due to the fact that within a 12-hour rainfall, you have shorter sections of rainfall, which may have much higher intensities than you have over the 12 hours. So, as a conclusion, we have produced a web portal of a comprehensive radar database in German language, unfortunately only, but it is open for the public since May last year. Data can be analyzed and downloaded, and we are in any case open for collaboration for other data sets and also other languages. And you can contact us for that anytime. And with this, I thank you for your attention, and here you can see the web portal where you can directly go there and have a look at the information that is available, and you can also find further information on this project on our website, hydrometeo.de. And with this, thank you very much for your attention.